Hello everyone and welcome to a smash look at Wayward Terran Frontier Zero Falls. Quite the mouthful, I might say. This is developed and published by Reason Generator and Frazier as always, and let's begin, shall we? So, Terran Falls, or Terran Frontier should I say, I'm just going to call it Wayward maybe as we're going forward. It is in early access, you're designing your own ships, there's a nice wee story going on, and all hell's breaking loose, which is just, with everything else like what's going on. Anyway, settings menu, you've got lights, you get sound, camera, lot, bloom, everything else in between. Key binding as well, you can also split your music in SFX, which is nice to see, and your resolution selecting. I'd definitely like to think there would be a little bit more, but it's sort of a top-down way that you're sort of seeing your ships that you'll design and everything, so I can see why there's probably a little bit less. Anyway, let's go for a new game, because I definitely want to show you guys from the beginning what's kind of going on, because there's a lot of sort of great voiceover work that goes on, and I'd like to just kind of show that off as well as show off the game. Anyway, let's hit new game and we can get into the game so you guys can actually see what's going on. So yes, by voice acting I meant myself. No, I didn't mean myself. Basically, you're gonna have there's this quirky character here. So, dear diary, clone number, I believe that's it, 6 activation attempt in progress. Special note: this one looks even dumber than the last. There's a lot of quirkiness about the game here going on. You're meant to be a clone and everything else going on. I'm inclined towards not being recycled. Oh, excellent. Well, as much as I would love to turn you into algae fertilizer, I simply haven't got time. We've reached our red destination. I'm really anxious to get back to not talking to you. But this is my most memorable conversation ever. This has been your only conversation ever, and it isn't even the first time I've heard that joke today. Let's move on to part where you do my bidding. So of course, this robot is ever so slightly annoyed. And by that I mean he's being kind of lonely and he's wanting you to do everything and fix everything and all that. Also, at some point, one of us will have to talk to a human without anyone realizing you're actually a hyper-intelligent computer. It's probably the only thing you can do better than me. I'm about 70% certain of this. Wait, why do you need to land on a planet? I'm going to be perfectly honest here, I don't need to, I want to. You're the one that is going to need to land on a planet unless you want to spend the rest of your life in space station eating food made from your recycled siblings. I have a space station. Oh yeah, I found us a really neat one. It has a matter reclaimer and a ship fabricator and a fancy system for making copies of you. It used to be a terraforming supply base, but it has long since been abandoned. Copies of me, like if I die? Oh yes, I suspect you'll die a lot. I'm already preparing the system because I honestly don't trust you to survive performing even the most basic of tasks. He has so much confidence in us, doesn't he? I was literally born for this task. You mean you were figuratively born for this? You were literally 3D printed and squirted out of a tube for this task. Your first task will be going to the bridge. Okay, let's go. And so this is the way you can explore the world. You will see that we do in fact get to take on like big ships and everything as we go along. So there's a lot going on here. There's a lot going on here. But we're going to head into the bridge and hit F this. So welcome to a lovely ship. Get away. Turn the ship. Got it. And you can zoom out and you can also zoom all the way in if you want. There's actually some nice detail, like nice sprites going on for the game here as well. So we're going to just turn all the way around. Okay. A and D, I know. And then we can press that and balance ourselves out. If you really wanted to, you can go forward. So try aiming and strafing the ship. There we go. So we need to try aiming and strafing the ship by pressing A and D while holding down mouse button. I don't believe we're moving. There we go. So try both for reverse thrusters, S, and the main engine, W. So reverse. There we go. And W. Oh dear. That wasn't me. It wasn't me. Oh, crap. Did you just blow up my ship? I was wondering what that noise was. Oh, this is great. Interesting bit of trivia here. I've used those engines and maintained those reactors without incident for 207 years, 65 days, 9 hours and 14 minutes. You managed to break the entire ship in under 10 seconds. Well, this includes our training on how to ruin everything. You pressed most of the buttons, so I'm giving you an A for effort. Good job. I'm glad you enjoyed the course. There's only one more lesson for today. How to die a horribly painful death alone in space with a robot that hates you. This course is free-form activity. Feel free to jump out the nearest hull breach or simply wait to suffocate. Wait, so you plan to let me die? Pretty much, you die at this point and then you will respawn. So, feel remorse for ruining everything. I can turn at least. I can turn. We just wait to die. The game like actually does make it like the character, that robot basically is there to make your life hell, in a sense, I suppose. And we can actually go into research. You'll be doing research, you get energy, you get mass and everything going on, and then you know you can actually see the map as well. Is it going to let me? The last time you did actually wait for a good wee bit, and it was like going to just let me. I'm just going to respawn just now. There we go. You're on the station you found, so I'm immortal. I know, isn't technology great? Not at all. The station will serve as your base of operations. It will a terraform and supply depot back when they were trying to terraform planets in the system. So of course this is your giant base, which is pretty fantastic because there is an area to build some ships, which we're going to need. Why is this place empty? They put everything on hold, abandoned operations when they found out the system was flooded with violent alien monsters. They kind of left in a hurry. Terraforming was partially complete, so they posted a heavy guard around one finished planet, but their orbital facilities were mostly left abandoned. So no chance of abandoning luxury spa resort, no promises. Alright, so moving on, let's talk about why the station sucks for a bit. Do tell me. Well, its original inhabitants really found an occasion to commit heinous acts of murderous violence and piracy, so the station's databank can't produce any ships. This would be useful for our purposes, so no ships with guns then. Exactly. So what we're going to do, wander over to the logistics room, and we're going to go outside and salvage a ship. Yay, guns! So, logistics, there we go, and access this. Alright, so neat. Let me go. Let me do things. Spawn a ship. Now this is a little default guy, so we're going to spawn this ship. Alright. Junior ship. If you walk southeast, you'll find an airlock. Right, so we're just going to need to go into... Nope, we don't want to do that again. F, there we go. And we want to go southeast. North, south. East, west. No, east, west. That way, I think. Nope. Now the other thing I possibly don't like, and it sounds really daft, is the music's a bit bland. And I know that's tiny little detail, but I do find the music is ever so slightly... The dock is actually this way. I forget you can follow the dock and you'll be able to find it that way. Like, I get the thing is, they're kind of going for... It almost feels like a Firefly type feel, like the way that the music is and everything. But I don't know, it just feels like it needed a little bit extra. Or you can go to the farm. Or you can go to command control and habitat zone. So we want to go down this way and get out to the airlock for our ship. There we go. Right, okay, so we want to get in here, into here, and access cargo. Now, we do actually, in fact, have a gun, which is fantastic. You can actually shoot things if you really wanted to. Let's go. Navigation. Right, let's, give me it. Give. Give. Zed. Yep. There we go. Wonderful. Now off we go. Oh dear. Okay. Swing that around and go. So we're just this little ship, just minding our own business. Everything will be okay, right? Everything will be okay. But basically there's a lot in the game because you can actually design your own ships and everything. You can get special hulls and special weapons and everything. It's pretty darn fantastic that way. Backdrops are also insanely cool. I'd like to... Some of them would be perfect as wallpapers. But we're going to go up and take the ship, and then we'll be able to show you some of the gunplay while we're there. Which is not too far for what we need to do. I could run if you let me know the basics. Okay, now let's stay that thing. First, you need to try docking mode on. This is docking procedure here. Now you have to basically like no, oh dear God, oh dear, no. Okay, the ship has a little bit more speed than I thought. Right, we just need to bring this around slowly but surely. Now it's a shame we can't zoom in anymore, but we're almost there. Ah, okay. Now you do have to kind of pretty much align this, but this is how you dock with literally anything going on. And X to dock. And if we hit that, then we can go in here and we can actually access the ship. Oh wow, this thing is a hunk of I mean, hey, good news. What the hell does that mean? You don't have to disparaging comments regarding the quality of the ship. Alright, so the ship is wrecked. You sure know how to pick them. It took the crew all died as a result of the main reactor losing containment. It should be fairly easy to repair. Equip the repair gadget. Didn't give me the repair gadget, by the way. Game. I'm gonna go in here and have a little look then. Right, so we got fire extinguisher, which we're gonna take with us, and we got this, which we're gonna take with us as well. So we got the repair gadget, and we can just repair everything. If I remember right, it's round about, we start from here and kind of work our way along. Little bits here and there we go, and I mind right, it's here, there we go. So you basically sort of rematerialize all the bits and bobs that are kind of missing. I like how this builds in, like all the power starts to turn on, it just looks really fantastic looking. Obviously, some people probably have decided if they like this type of style game, they like the sort of art style of the game, they like this type of play style game. It's going to be like for those type of people. The Steam link is always down below, so you can always check it out at any given point during the video. There we go. Now, if I remember right, we have to fix this bit. There we go. And then I think that's us. I'm not entirely 100% sure. Equip the repair device, we will then talk when... okay. Just trying to make sure... Oh, no, there's a bit there. Nice how you get all that, like, all the lights are turning on and everything. That's slightly buckled there. I believe this is all fixed. Anything else there? Nope. You can actually see all the status of everything. 100%, 100%, 100%. Just looking for anything that's broken. Alright. So let's go. That ship is stuck to me. And we have guns. You know what? We have guns. It's actually pretty darn cool. Like, you obviously, throughout the game, get more and more going on. I just wanted to kind of show you guys the start of the game, see if, you know, a little bit of a first impressions. That's what this show's about. So you get something that'll be a bit more in depth. You know, they'll be in the depth as possible for you guys to see what he's like. And some of them will be a little bit, you know, let's start this, show you the beginning, show you what it's like, see if you like it. And right, so we're gonna plunk ourselves right about here. Slowly but surely. X. Nope. Come on. There we go. Voila! And then we can go back in here and back to our main ship. Oh good, you're back. Meet me in logistics. Wonderful. To go back there. I do wish the shift button would allow you to sprint through this big massive space station, but oh well. Right, good, that ship was a jerk anyhow. Okay, so right click on the ship and select scrap and research. Easy enough. Why didn't I have guns from the start? When I detect that a ship has been scrapped. Okay. Spawn the ship, and seriously, you've told me let's do it 4 times. I'm repeating myself because I ran so many times. Okay. So, scrap and research. Hey, look at that, you have space station. You have a space station on a ship that you can create. Lots of guns and such. I dare say I can ignore you for a while. I could think of worse things. So, let's see. Spawn ship. We can actually go between this and this. And you can edit the design if we so wish. So, we're just going to edit design. And of course, there you've got like bits and bobs here. You've got wiring, you've got engines, you've got conduits, you've got corridors, you've got doors, you've got bridge, dormitory, everything is between. Life support, you can also put, you know, gunnery section if you want. So if I end up putting, don't know where, this is not going to work really for me just now. Gunnery section 4. Could actually put it in there. This is what passes for ship wiring. And then you've got mounts as well, so you get turret track if you want. You've got missiles and beams once they're unlocked. You get shields as well, so you've got armor that you would probably want to put on things and everything. And then you get all these bits and bobs here. Anyway, guys, I don't really want to keep you much longer. You've seen how the ship design there is very, very sort of... No, I wouldn't say complicated. There's a lot of in-depthness and a lot of great things you can actually do with this. And I look forward to seeing some of you guys' designs. Anyway, guys, this has been a smash look at Wayward Terran Frontier Zero Falls. Thank you very much for watching this video. Steam links down below. I shall see y'all next time.